What's up guys, JayzTwoCents here, and we are at the MSI suite at CES 2018, and they're showing something new right here. This is a new line of monitors, which is kind of daring in a time where everyone seems to be making panels and stuff, so you got to really stand out and be different. And this is the Optics MPG 27C, and there's also a variant which is CQ. Now this is a 1080p 144 hertz panel. That's the C variant, and then the CQ is a 1440p, and the Q stands for QHD. Again, 144 hertz panel. Now, this is a VA panel. It's not TN or IPS. It's a VA panel. It's got a slight curve to it. It's a 16:9 aspect ratio, not an ultra wide, so they're kind of really keeping it more down the middle here. But what makes it different is not only is the fact that it's full range FreeSync from 48 hertz to 144 hertz. So if you've got your AMD GPU, that's definitely going to be nice, buttery smooth gaming performance. We have got this LED system that's built in here in the lower bezel of the monitor, and the idea with that. This was a collaboration that they did with SteelSeries, so it ties into the SteelSeries engine, which will mean all of your peripherals they're from SteelSeries, that they're doing their blinky blink thing, the monitor will do it too, but you can also customize this with game profiles. And CSGO seems to be a game a lot of people use custom lighting profiles in, and what you can actually do is set these individual LEDs at an individual level in each one of these segments to show different game information. So a demo they were showing us here, they had it set up to CSGO, where one side is showing health, another bar is showing ammo, another bar is showing armor. So you can set that up to be whatever you want with a lot of different options, and anytime there's an update to SteelSeries engine, your monitor would get it too. But what's also really kind of nice about this monitor, I know I'm not the only one that hates fumbling around with buttons on doing any OSD or on-screen display adjustments, adjusting things like picture profiles, brightness, contrast, that sort of stuff. It's terrible because everyone wants to put those buttons out of sight, out of mind, and then you're having to feel around and try and hit the right button. You accidentally exit the menu when you didn't mean to. Well, they have actually got a new OSD program here that works with MSI Gaming OSD, where you can control all that with the mouse. Now, another thing that's cool with that, though, is it also has video game profiles for your monitor settings. So if you want a very bright, blown out CSGO settings so that you're not dealing with people lurking in the shadows, anytime you launch Counter-Strike, it'll launch that video profile with the monitor, and then when you go back to the desktop, it goes back to the base settings. So any game that you set that up with, you can actually have it launch automatically. And again, it's all OSD with the mouse. You don't have to fumble around with any of the buttons to do that. Now, in terms of some of the specs right here, it's HDMI 2.0. And it's also got about 400 nits of brightness on that. So it's definitely going to be giving you some good contrast. It's going to give you some good performance in terms of refresh rate. Response time is great. It's got a lot of features that gamers want. And the cool thing is it's also about $450. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but let's compare what some of these gaming panels that launched a few years ago, let's say the Asus Swift, at $1,000 when those first launched. You're getting a lot more value now for these gaming-oriented monitors at a much lower price point. So you got FreeSync, 27-inch, QHD, 400 nits of brightness, HDMI 2.0, the lighting functions here, and the new MSI Gaming OSD for what I think is a pretty competitive price. But you guys are ultimately the buyer, so sound off in the comments below on what you guys think about this and let us know. Anyway, guys, once again, our coverage of CES 2018 was sponsored by EVGA, so go and check them out at evga.com. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.